Peace, family. Peace and chaos to the family. Peace to the gods and earth. Yo, I was sitting here, right, thinking. And I began to channel. The energy was coming through, right? And I thought about what phase, you know what I'm saying, is going on right now with the moon, quote unquote, the moon. And, you know, the waning crescent phase. And not to mention, we'll see a good old smiley face tonight. You know, planets are aligning all kinds of ways and being visible to the naked eye, you know? So, there's a lot going on. And not to mention, the sun is heating up daily and nightly too. You know, maybe even more hot overnight. Which this sounds crazy, doesn't it? It's like, how's it hot overnight? I don't know. But if you look up the numbers, all right, if you're following this thing, if you know how to just, you know, simply look up the numbers and follow what's going on with the sun, okay, in the sky, in the sun, you know, coronal mass ejections, a lot of solar flares and things of this nature, all right? So, and consistency right now is what's needed, collective. Consistency. And it's not easy, but then again, do it's supposed to be easy, all right? Now, you make things easy by constant repetition of it, okay? Especially if it's something that you're doing. Now, will there be challenges? Of course. Will there be forks in the road? But of course. Along this way, right? But you have to acquire the bandwidth, okay? You have to acquire the fortitude, okay? The tongue skin to discipline yourself enough to keep going, okay? You have to, you know, doing the things that you don't want to do, per se. Now, I'm not saying do anything, but what I am saying is put the work in. Put the work in. So, your work is not going unnoticed, collective. Even when it seems like it, okay? You're one video away from going viral if you're making content. You're one thought away from finishing that book that you're writing, if you're an author. You are one step away from completing that race if you're a runner. The finish line is right there. Don't give up. Because see, if you quit on yourself now, that is a representation of what you've been doing your whole life. And when I say that out of love, because self-sabotage is a real thing. A lot of us kill our own dreams because we are too afraid to really bet on ourselves, right? But It's all a part of the process. And it's about trusting yourself. And that's what it's getting back to. Trusting ourselves. You know? Building that intuition. Really tapping into your very own discernment. You know? So, consistency in whatever you're doing, you know, whatever your thing is, and stay consistent with it. And like I said, it's more than a notion, but each and every day, you keep it real with yourself, and you show up for yourself. It's doing some shit. It's unlocking a new tier that's a part of this game. It's time for the Level Up Collective. 2030 is upon us. Let's go.